2 years was all it took. After the 2004 and 2005 races, founder Kevin Vermaak had secured Absa, Africa's leading bank, as the event's title sponsor, as well as funding from the Industrial Development Corporation. The Absa Cape Epic was now an established event on the global mountain biking calendar. 1,040 riders with an even larger international contingent of 31% gathered at the Knysna Keys, ready to trace a course through George, Mossel Bay, Swellendam, Greyton, Hermanus and Franschhoek, ending in the Stellenbosch winelands, a prescribed 940 kilometres and 16,605 metres of climbing. But the Absa Cape Epic isn't just about the numbers. It's about human endeavour, fierce rivalry and heroic camaraderie. For the many participants undertaking their third journey across the Western Cape in 2006, a new exclusive club was announced. If they finished intact, they'd become Amabubesi members, meaning Pride of Lions in Zulu. An apt description for mountain bikers who would be returning year after year to ride the untamed African mountain bike race. Christoph Sauser returned with his new team and Swiss countryman Silvio Bundi. They won the first stage by over 9 minutes, leaving the others with just an inkling of the dominance that was to come. Stage 1 took its toll on the rest of the field too, and their bikes. Raining most of the day as the riders headed into George, athletes cursed the downhills as much as the climbs with worn brake pads and freezing fingers.
Second year I won with Silvio Bundi. It was actually a very easy win. We were just by far the strongest team. Competition wasn't that big. I mean, it was the most fun epic, definitely, with my very best friend Silvio winning it. Then it was with Bury. The first 3 years we had problems, and from there on just the last two it went so smooth, no hiccups, just winning it straight through. And I mean, every stage win is very big, but coming in the leader's jersey to Lawrence Ford, that's one of the biggest thing of the whole season.
South African teams Shan Wilson and Brandon Stewart did, however, take a small share of the glory in the 2006 race, with their daring breakaway midway through stage 5, courageously hanging on to their lead till Greyton. This was the second time Wilson had led the field across the line in the sleepy town, and only the second South African stage win to date. Proving the old saying that's used time and time again at the Absa Cape Epic, it's not over till it's over, the Scheidebauer couple had only 67 kilometres to ride on the Jonkershoek mountain tracks above Stellenbosch and an unassailable lead in the mixed category. And they crashed whilst towing on one of the downhills. With broken bones, there was no chance of them seeing the finish line at Spear Wine Estate. Towing was outlawed from then on. At Spear Wine Estate in Stellenbosch, Sauser and Bundi stood on the podium wearing the yellow leaders' jerseys, winning by the biggest margin in history, 29 minutes and 8 seconds. Bundi returned in the following years, but with limited success. Sauser had to wait another 5 years before giving the crowds his victory salute at the grand finale at Lawrenceford Wine Estate.